I have no problem trading Luis Robert, and if I was running a team on the north side of the city here, no, I'm not trading for him.
And that's because
I don't think the guy stays healthy, A. B, for whatever reason, as talented as he is, I'm not going to bankrupt my entire top 10 of my system. Here's Matt Shaw, here's Cade Horton, here's Peace. You can have them all. And I'm taking a guy who I don't know if he can stay healthy.
Yeah, I don't know if you know our conversation. Our conversation is not about Eloy Jimenez. We're talking about Luis Robert.
Same deal.
No, it's not the same. It's not the same. I mean, there's a MASH list of injuries for Eloy Jimenez.
You're correct.
It's not the same for
and
Luis
I don't
Robert.
know any idiot that would ever bet him to win the home run championship in the American League. Didn't mean to take a shot at you there. It was me that did that.
Yes, you wouldn't be taking a shot at me in that regard.
That's
because
correct.
I'm smarter than that and knows that this guy is, is really bad at being able to stay healthy.
Yeah, I bet him last year, not this year.
Yes,
last year.
Here's the point, Cap. The point is that you're saying that you as a Cub fan, if you're the Cubs, you don't pick up the phone and ask for Luis Robert. You don't ask for him because why? You say because of injuries, but it's not like it's Moncada or it's Eloy. It's Luis Robert. He is the centerpiece for the White Sox and a guy that is a star and could be a superstar. A, if he stays healthy, B, be in the right situation.
Okay, in 2021, he played in 68 games. In 2022, he played in 98 games. 23, he played 145, hit 264.
Yeah.
This year, he's played, what, 12?
I don't know how many games.
12.
Yeah.
Yeah, pass. I'm not giving up 3 of my top 10 prospects, and that's the price. Sorry, Siri. Jeez. That is the problem, that it's going to, first of all, there's going to be a surtax to trade him within this city. You're going to pay more than someone else in another city. I'm not giving all that up to take on all his money for a guy who I question his ability to stay healthy.
That's fine, but I think that overall, you've been hustling backwards when it comes to the Cubs and their minor league system. You're hustling backwards. You're always got your shield up talking about, I can't give up this guy. I can't give up that guy. If they're so good, then put them on the ball club this year and let them keep playing. You wouldn't want that because that would stop you from getting to the playoffs. You're always trying to talk about your minor league system. Okay, well, then let's just play them then. Since they're top 3 in Major League Baseball as far as the minor league system, then put them on the field if they're so good.
Well, some guys aren't ready.
If they're not ready, then maybe you should. If you're trying to win, here's the thing: are the Cubs serious trying to win this year or not, or is it in the next couple of years?
I think they're trying to get in the playoffs this year, 100%.
Okay, well you gotta trade something to give something, don't you? You have to trade something to be able to get better assets, and that is your minor league system. And that doesn't mean you have to give up everybody, Cap. No one asks you to give up the farm, but I think that there's some of your favorites you love in the minor leagues that you have to give up if you're trying to be a better ball club. Here's the thing. The overarching point is, what are the Cubs trying to do this year? I think the goal is to get to the playoffs. But the thing is that even to get into the playoffs, it makes you wonder, does that mean that next year you'll go farther? Does that mean the next year you'll be in the World Series? I'm not so sure about that.
Like, if you told me that I'm going to give up players and I'm getting Vladimir Guerrero Jr., okay, let's talk.
Yeah.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. has a 131 OPS plus for his career. Yeah, I think he's 134 this year. He played 156 last year, 160 the year before, 161 the year before, 60 in a 60-game season in the pandemic. And his rookie year, he played 123 when he got called up at age 20. Okay,
You sure
I'm in.
You sure you won't be digging your heels in and say you shouldn't have gave up Cade Horton? And I mean, again, you have to be able to trade.
I'm willing to give up a quality package of prospects if I'm getting that guy.
Okay.
A guy who I don't know if he's going to be on the field? No.
If Luis Robert is available, I'm sure that the Cubs will pick up the phone.
I would be surprised.
Why wouldn't they?
I don't think he's a guy that they have great interest in.
Why would I trade for Luis Robert when I got PCA? I've got Talkman. Yes.
No, I think they're going to go out and try and make a deal. I do, but it's a guy like Vladimir Guerrero. If they're going to give up a lot of their farm system, it's going to be for a guy who plays every day and is a hell of a player. Vladimir Guerrero at first base at Wrigley Field, sign me up.
Mm-hmm. And then what?
Well, other guys have to perform back to level.
Yes.
And I still believe they will. It's, what, June 8th?
Yeah, I'm just saying that if you made that deal, you need more than that.
Don't disagree.
Based on the construct of this roster, for sure.
But if I give you, if I'm the Cubs, and I give you the Blue Jays enough, perhaps I get your closer, perhaps I get your catcher, perhaps I get Vladimir Guerrero, some package of prospects for major league players, and you assume the money. That's what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm. I would just say, Cap, that I would not turn a blind eye to Luis Robert, even though I think that you probably shouldn't trade with the White Sox because it doesn't go well for you. Usually. Doesn't go well for you.
What was the last one? Quintana?
Don Paul. 3-1-2-3.
David Artsman. Like, I don't mind trading guys at bottom of the roster or whatever.
Uh-huh.
When we give up a lot to get Quintana, I've gone through that. I'm not going to do it again.
Yes.
I'll pass.
Yes.
Pass.
I think that we should ask the question about Luis Robert. Like, if you're the Cubs, would you trade for Luis Robert? And, of course, Vladimir Guerrero, that is a thumbs up across the board. I'm just saying that the hustling backwards of anytime we bring up a trade, almost every time you talk about your prospects, well, at some point your prospects don't have to play.
I have no problem, as I said to you, but I got to know that I'm getting, if I'm paying with the best of my system, I'm buying then a Maserati. I'm going into the Maserati dealer going, I want that car right there.
Yeah.
I'm not going into the Buick dealer going, you got a 2019 Regal with low miles on it? No. I got enough of those.
Yes. Yeah, a lot of those on the roster.
Right. Hi, CarMax. Yeah, what do you got? Low miles, not too expensive, not flashy. It's just okay to get my wife to the mall. No.
Are you calling Luis Robert a Honda Civic right now?
I didn't say that. He's not. He doesn't stay healthy. I read you his.
It's true. Honda
numbers.
Civics are very reliable. It's more like an Audi.
So he's like one of those finely tuned sports cars that are always in the shop.
The Cubs are the Honda Civic. That's what Cap's talking about.
Yes.
That's talking about the ball club.
Steady, reliable, slow.
I need
slow. Wait a minute.
They're the one that's merging. They've got the flasher and not the zooming through the lanes.
But it's solid. It gets you where you need to go, though. That's Cubs baseball. The Honda Civic of Major League Baseball.
Where are you guys going for vacation? We're going to Aruba. We're staying at the Ritz. Yeah, we're at the Holiday Inn Express up in Wisconsin.
Exactly right.
We're going to the Dells.
I'll tell you this: Vladimir Guerrero in a Cubs uniform. Now the mood has changed because now you've got your first star in this Jed administration.
He becomes the star.
Yeah. You got your first star.
Correct.
And you have emerging stars like Imanaga. God, he's going to be.
And then if it's true that I keep hearing that they're talking to the Rockies about Elias Diaz, they get it done. He's 33 years old. This guy's not the long-term answer. He's hitting 305, or he was at the start of the weekend. I didn't see what he did. But fix your freaking catching. You could steal.
Okay.
No shot at you, but you're a bigger man.
Yeah.
You could steal against their catchers.
Without question, it's a shot at me. 312-332-ESPN.
Not a shot.
332-3776 is our
Just
phone number.
an illustration.
No, it's fine. It's fine. He's a big man and slow as F. And Hoodie can get to second base.
And he could still steal.
Look at him. Hey, look at him, folks. Oh, God. Wow. He's a mess. That's what he's saying to you.
Their catching is a mess.
I see.
It's all about having a high motor. You're like Jake Berger.
I mean, is there a city that has three catchers on their roster?
Thank you for that.
Amaya, Gomes, and Maldonado that's worse? I don't think any city could put three catchers up worse than what we've got. Martin Maldonado said he got glasses. He thought it would help. He's down to 071. 071! And he's in the big leagues!
Hashtag vote Maldi.
Yes, keep that going, please. Sox fans, keep that going. If you're on hold, you will be on the air. Should the Cubs trade for Luis Robert? 312-332-3776 our phone number. Also, your overall thoughts about what the Cubs are doing as of late, losing 3 out of 4 against Cincinnati. Kap and J Hood, weekday morning, 7 to 10.